Hi, it's Asha with Birth of Your Life. It's been a while since I've done these videos, but I wanted to share something with you. So this weekend I took this 2-hour workshop on Sanskrit, and I started learning a little bit about some of the words that I talk about in my work, and also that are associated in my yoga and spiritual practice. And although the involvement of engaging sacred sound in this way is something that I feel transforms us. You know it when you do any kind of mantra, or any kind of, when you utilize or listen to or experience and voice sacred sound, there's something that happens to us. There's an impact in our body and in our psyche. And so obviously, that spending 2 days doing that kind of work is amazing and transformational and all that great stuff. But I wanted to talk to you about today is actually the method of how I was taught the alphabet. And that is that typically when we learn something new, or we just how we approach life, is from this paradigm of doing it right or doing it wrong. So it's sort of a fear-based model, right? If I'm not doing it right, then I must be doing it wrong. And if I'm doing it wrong, then there's all these feelings associated with my own sense of value. And there's this performance issue with life, or even learning something new. So what we were asked to do was to move away from that paradigm, to totally suspend it and let go of it, and walk into a paradigm where we really focus, have a point of focus. And anytime that we move away from this point of focus, we, with non-attachment, bring ourselves back to that point of focus of what we're intending, which for the weekend was really learning and experiencing the sounds of the sacred language. And I have to tell you that I kind of laughed, because for me, that attitude, that approach to living, or that approach to learning something new, was the price of admission for me. I mean, it was incredible to be learning and discovering the words that I speak of, and discovering how they really need to be pronounced, or how they are spelled, and how I can begin to read them. I mean, that was totally exciting. But what was even cooler was to then try on and begin to practice living this way. So I got home, and my daughter said, "What have they done to you? Why are you speaking that way?" And why she was saying that was because in my 2-hour drive, I started thinking about, what is my point of focus when I get home? I started thinking about what's my point of focus at this moment in my life, but also what is my point of focus when I arrive at home. And if you have kids, you know that sometimes it's like you are away and you come back and you just kind of want to decompress, and before everybody kind of comes at you. And so I thought, well, what my point of focus is to be peace and to experience peace. So anytime that I was off point, I would, with non-attachment, bring myself back to point. And of course I didn't do it perfectly. I mean, I'm a human being. It's supposed to not be perfectly. It's supposed to not be right or wrong. And so what is my point of focus is what I just sort of kept bringing back. And so I wanted to share that with you today on this beautiful Monday morning, as you begin your week, to kind of start thinking of your life as not doing it wrong or not doing it right, but what is your point of focus? What is something that you want to intend and focus on? And when you see yourself moving out of that focus, bringing yourself back to the focus with compassion and non-attachment. So that's my offering for you today on this Monday morning. Blessings to you, and please stay connected. I'm on Facebook at Birth of Your Life, and my blog is ashastories.com. I will talk to you soon. Bye.